Hi, everybody. It's Jen with Cruise Planners. So now you've deposited. What happens from here? Well, when you deposit a trip, now we've raised our hand and said, I'm interested. Here's my confirmation for my credit card. I'm putting skin in the game and money down on this booking. What next? A lot of times I'm going to get phone calls from you or emails from you that say, what do I pack? And what do I need to do? And what about these excursions? And da, 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 da. I want you to just take a breath. We do have a rhythm that works really well for getting you processed through your reservation. And so does the supplier that we booked you with. So you'll probably start getting emails direct from the supplier once you've put some money down on the booking, and they'll start to get you ready with the things from their side of how their app works and how do you book your excursions, that sort of thing, because they're gonna take the reins from you on that respect. But I have a rhythm too. And I find it works really, really well. So as soon as you deposit, you're going to get that invoice that says, here's the money that you put down, the date that you put it down, all of that, and what comes next. Usually what comes next is me explaining how final payments work. That will be, I know it's a ways away right now, but final payments, usually the information will start coming to you 2 to 4 weeks before final payment is due, just because of the volume of people we book. We never want to book you on the last day. And if money is tight and you need to get booked on the last day, we ask you to auto schedule it with us because we won't ever run right to the line. We've seen too many issues with canceled bookings and things like that. So work with us if you need to get final payments scheduled. Otherwise, know about a month ahead of time that information will start coming out. But we also, the most important thing after you deposit is getting your travel insurance going. Now, how travel insurance works, separate video, is you pay the premium on day 1, and day 2 is when the insurance takes effect, 24 hours later. So with what we want you to do is consider your options. You have the most options right after you deposit that money. As soon as you deposit, that starts the clock for 14 days. You have a lot of you will have 2 options for insurance. One is cancel anytime coverage. Now, most people don't need cancel anytime coverage. It's much more expensive. And basically it's covering you for a lot more reasons that aren't the covered reasons of the standard plan. I can tell you the majority will order the standard plan. It's perfect insurance. Tom and I get it all the time on every trip I go on. So it's only under special circumstance that you really need the cancel anytime, but there are occasions for it. I prefer to be able to give you that option right at the beginning when you deposit. So now you know you have both options, because after 14 days, it automatically is no longer available to you. No exceptions. I've had people say, can we go back? Can we cancel this and that? No. It is not available to you. It's a state governed, regulated program, travel protection. And for a reason, it is not offered after 14 days. So if that's something that you think you might want, let's talk about it for sure. Just know it's a lot more expensive and it's only available for the first 14 days after that initial deposit date. So that's important to know. And you'll see in all of my literature that I send you with invoices, it'll say next up, I'm sending you a quote for travel insurance. It's not an upsell, guys. This is not the ad. Tick this button for $14.99 trip insurance for your flight. That's not what this is. This is full comprehensive travel insurance. It covers you for financial issues. Should you have to cancel your trip for a covered reason, it covers you full medical. It is comprehensive, meaning the whole package, okay? It's not offered by the supplier. It's offered by a separate insurance company. And that's what we want, especially anytime you're leaving the United States. So I know there's lots and lots of moving parts to that, but just know that's what comes up next after we deposit and getting your information on your My Trips profile. I shot another video about that. What's the importance of taking the time to fill out that information, but that's really what you want to do next. Make sure that as much information as possible is in your profile. You've uploaded your passports. Some of you I know are getting your passports right now. If you need help with that, just make an appointment with me and I can walk you through that system. But you want to get it as soon as possible, especially with the boom that's coming with 2024 additional travelers. The delays are going to start hitting and it's going to take much longer to get your passport passport, and it could be more expensive. So it's better to do it now. And then what you're going to do when you have your passport, you want to upload it to your My Trips account. Have any issues with that at all, just make an appointment with me and I can walk you through it. If you're local, you can come to the home office and I can scan it in for you. Whatever makes it easier for you. I just ask that you do not text it or email it. Remember, it is a government official document and we want to keep your information secure. So uploading it to your profile makes it a lot more secure than you sending it across the airwaves, you know? From there, you'll start to get a variety of other things. If you're booked on Royal Caribbean, I'm going to send you my tips and tricks sheet. If you're looking at excursions, you're going to get an automated email that says, you know, if you log into your My Trips account, all of the excursions are loaded to whatever tour you're on. If there's something specific that you're looking at, I love it when clients say, can I just let you know that when we're in Rome, I really, really, really want to go to the Pantheon. You know, whatever it is that is your most interested, intriguing place that you want to go to, make sure you share that information with me because I have lots of private tours and things that I can throw in there to get exactly what it is that you want on that trip. So that's kind of the next steps after we deposit. Just keep communicating with me. Remember that our voicemail system right now is on a message-based system, and I am chronically behind on getting back to phone messages. So the best way is to make an appointment with me, and you can do that by going on our website. Let me just show you this here. Let me see, I'm going to go back to jenwithcruiseplanners.com. And in the very, very bottom of your screen, right down here, you're going to see schedule a call with Jen and her team. When you click on that, it automatically takes you to my planner, my travel planner schedule. And I'm running pretty consistently 2 weeks out right now. So, and actually that's what, yeah, that's like 3 weeks out. 2 to 3 weeks I'm running. And I think that's going to be that way for a little while. So as our volume increases, I need more time in front of the computer and less time on the phone. So I schedule them in advance just to hold that space on my calendar. And then you can always cancel it later if you don't think you need it. Okay. So just some ideas for you. Remember, I still travel quite a bit and I won't be able to do any phone appointments usually when I'm traveling because of time zone differences, but that is the easiest way to get a hold of me, second only to email. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. I'm glad you're deposited. Remember that for a majority of you, unless I've covered it with you that it's a non-refundable deposit, the majority of you are refundable deposits. Life happens. Don't worry about it. There will always be another trip. All the words I always tell you. But if you have any questions along the way, just know we've got you. Don't stress about the 80 million things that flood your mind when you're thinking about that upcoming trip and how excited you are. There's a method to our madness and a rhythm to how we get things done. And we're going to make sure you are well prepared in time for departure day. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.